Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl Leela. So look, yesterday I connected to the Wi-Fi to figure out, what's been going on with Facebook, what's been going on with YouTube, because I've been out of service for a couple of days. Well, I see thousands, well, I'm exaggerating. I see post after post after post about a missing child named Noah. I mentioned him yesterday in my video. Well, let me just say this. I'm outraged by the Department of Social Services because they gave this woman a protective order to have her children back because she's a dope addict. Okay. And I made several complaints on news, on the news profiles on Facebook because, freedom of speech, one, and two, I just think that these people are fucked up. So this is what I wrote. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. All right. So this is what I wrote. You can't really see it, so I'm gonna read it to you. That's what I said. I said, I want to know how social services found her to be fit after the other children were taken by CPS. Hampton wronged me in taking my 7 kids, but we can give a known junkie back her children. And this is what happens. Looks like Child Protective Services fails again. I think that the foster care provider, the judge, the lawyer on the case should be investigated because clearly they allowed this to happen. This bitch, Lucy, look at Lucy, and I'm gonna show you her profile picture in a fucking minute because she looked like a junkie. She looked like she'd been on Suboxone for years. Well, anyways, it says, Leela, you should not have 7 kids, lady. You cycle through daddies like underwear. One quick look through your Facebook shows dozens, if not hundreds, of disturbing, sexually explicit memes that your kids have probably seen. You bash on Suboxone patients trying to get clean, yet you have pictures with bottles. Oh, and then there, your psychotic brother with the baseball bat. You're a nasty hoe. I haven't seen such a disturbing Facebook profile in a while, and usually people are worse in real life than online. All of your trashy comments about Julia are pure objective of your own filth. And then Monica wrote this. Lucy, judge much? Social media doesn't define who a person is, and the nasty comments about Julia are realistic. The focus right now should be on finding what really happened to an innocent child. So I wrote, Lucy, actually, I didn't even start drinking until CPS came in and took my children. I'm a very sexual being. What's wrong with that? Maybe you should try something in the bedroom that your husband could be proud of. Just because I have explicit things on my Facebook doesn't mean that my children were allowed to see, allowed to look on my phone. So you can take my dildo and shove it up your ass. So you're telling me a porn star aren't allowed to have children? Yep, I talk shit on a daily basis about junkies cuz fuck you bitches. Y'all chose that motherfucking life. Anyway, so yep, I talk shit on a daily basis about junkies because I think that is stupid as hell that social services has a safety plan for those animals instead of a mother like me. You don't know me at all, lady. You so quick to judge, but you see the thorn in my eye, but I see the log hanging out of yours. And then I wrote, and I just looked at your profile pictures. You look like you've been on Suboxone for a while now, and that's why you're taking everything that I say about this lady so literal because you yourself is a junkie. You shouldn't have kids. I think if you chose to be an addict, then you should never have your children. Yup, sure do. So fuck you, bitch. You Sorry, I gotta hit the button. You're going to be the next one on the news. Let me guess, thinking about leaving your baby in a hot car, don't have time, don't have the responsibility of taking care of the child that you birthed. Fuck you, bitch. That's what I said about Lucy. And let's look at her picture real quick, y'all. Look at this bitch talking shit about me. I mean, she looked fucked up. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's take a look at her. You wanna? Yeah, I am talking about the fucking junkies because this is a fucking problem. Because y'all can't help people like me. Y'all can't help people that isn't on drugs, but you can help bitches like this, and we wonder why Noah is missing. She ain't got much on her Facebook, y'all. I ain't seeing shit because it's all private. But let's look at her pictures because she a ugly fucking bitch. Gonna talk shit about me because I have kids. Yep, got 7 kids. 7 kings. Sure do. And I wanted every last one of them. I needed them in my life. This ugly fucking bitch. This ugly looking crackhead. She looked like a crackhead. Like she been doing Suboxones for years. Ain't gonna talk about me? You wanna talk about me? I'm sorry that my people chose steak over crack. I'm terribly sorry. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I don't care. All right? I don't give a fuck about your junky ass. I don't give a fuck about the next junky ass bitch. I care about me. I care about mine. And I think that it is truly disturbing that a social worker, a guardian enlightened, and a lawyer. A judge, excuse me. So that's 3 people. So 3 people looked at this bitch and said, she can have her kids. She sure can. She can have her children because we got a safety plan for this person, right? What about me? What about me? Huh? Passed all my drug tests, all right? Let me tell y'all something. I smoked weed, right? Sure did. Ain't got nothing to fucking hide from you fine folks. If you look up my test from the beginning, I failed 1 piss test for marijuana. Sure did. Let them know that too. Because, I've been through a lot of shit. It's nice to get high and to laugh. All right? Just a little smoky smoke. I ain't sitting there injecting shit in my veins. I'm not sitting there getting so belligerent, drunk to where I don't know where I am. I'm just trying to take an edge off. Let me tell you something. I quit. When social services came in and took my children, I quit. That day, I quit. Because I already knew what time it was. I'm a big girl. Y'all can tell from my videos. I'm 200 plus. So it took me about 60 days to get that THC out of my fat cells so I can piss clean. And you know what? I did it. I did it. I did it. My favorite thing in the world besides my children, smoking weed. Besides getting fucked, smoking weed. All right? They took that from me. Told me, hey, you can't do that no more. I'm already depressed, so I started drinking a little bit. And guess what? I didn't like that person. I didn't like that Leela. So I quit drinking because that's not who I am. So you see, I'm free, I'm clear, I'm fine. And junkies like this bitch get to keep her kids. Junkies like that other bitch, Noah's mother, get to keep her kids. And she had 5 children. 5. I got 7. You know what's the difference is? I won't out looking for a fix. I won't out trying to fix my problems through dope. I'm sitting here trying to cope with my kids. That's all I've ever tried to do was be a good mother and a good lover. And that's it. Those are my only qualifications. Praise God first, my children and my man. That's it. It's not hard. I mean, y'all think that life is just about money, 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 and materialistic shit. Let me tell you something. When you die, when you get put 6 feet under or you get cremated, you can't take none of that with you. But your energy, your spirit, your soul can live throughout other people. Let me just tell you that. My soul, my drive, my everything is living through my kids. Those that remember me, and that's probably the top 4, maybe the first 3. Sebastian was still, he's about 4 years old. So, I'm not sure about how much he remembers or he don't. But I'm just being real. Like, life ain't about getting high. Life ain't about working every day for somebody else so you can just take those crumbs just to eat. No, to me, it's not. To me, it's not. It might be to you, but to me, it's not. What matters is how we treat one another, how we love one another, how we can focus on peace. There's so many people that is unhappy because they choose to be unhappy. Okay? Let me tell you, it's miserable being without my kids. It is miserable because their little happy faces is what kept me going. But let me tell you something. I choose to be happy every day because if not, then I'm just asking for depression. I'm just asking to be put in a crazy home. I'm just asking to hurt myself. I cannot control what has happened to my situation. If I could control it, my children would be here with me. But I can just live through it. I just gotta be here for when they are allowed to come home. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna hear me crying and laughing and bitching and complaining and all of it on here. But at the end of the day, what matters is your heart and your soul. I'm just gonna let you know, like, my heart, my soul, my ever being is for my kids, yo. Like, I love them guys. They are the best people in the world to me. If I could sit on a park bench for an hour and talk to anybody, it would be my kids. It would be them. Without a doubt. So many times people want to, meet a celebrity or be with a celebrity or do this or do that. Fuck all those people. They don't care about me at the end of the day. You know who's going to care about me? My kids. You know who's going to be there for me when I get old? Hopefully my children, you know, and my grandchildren. Like, people think that life is just about materialistic bullshit, and it's not. Yeah, it's nice to have good things. You need good things sometimes, but look at those people in other countries that are living in fucking big ass tubes and shit with their children and have to go miles to get water for their family. Those are dedicated, hardworking women. And here we are in the United States, can flick on our water. We got running water. We ain't got to do nothing. We ain't got to do shit. But people come here into our homes. Look, we send all of our resources out to other countries to help them. And then we send the government into our homes to take our children to corrupt their fucking lives. Children like Noah, he should have never seen his mom. And I'm going to be real. I feel like they buried that kid. I feel like he's gone. I do. And that's from the bottom of my heart. I feel like that child is gone. And who's to blame? Not only the biological parent, we already knew they were fucked up. They have a history of being fucked up. I blame the judge. I blame the guardian ad litem. And I blame the social worker. And I want their fucking names. I want their names. I'm so mad. And then they're hiding this woman. She's probably in protective custody right now because the whole fucking city of Hampton wants to stomp this bitch's ass because of what happened to Noah. We will never know what happened to Noah. We won't know. But I believe her and her baby daddy or whoever that fucking sex offender is did something to him. And they buried him. They've done checked the landfills. They done checked dumpsters. Have y'all checked shallow graves? Have y'all checked up underneath the trailer? Have y'all checked underneath the trailer for a shallow grave? That's what I want to know. I'm like beyond livid. I had everything for my children, y'all. I'm not going to cry on this video, but I just want to say that I had a 3-bedroom house. I had 2 swing sets, a wooden one and a metal one. I had 2 trampolines, and I got pictures to show all of this. I had a fucking Suburban. I had everything, and social services came into my house, did war tactics with me and my family, divided me and my man up, and conquered my children. You might have won the war, but you ain't won. I mean, the battle, but you ain't won the war. Excuse me, guys. And I'm not editing into this shit. This is just raw, real emotions. I don't give a fuck. I don't edit. I might start this video over a fucking 15 times, but let me tell you something. When minutes are 15 minutes, this bitch ain't starting over. Let me just say this to you. Social services failed that child. Gotta make some breakfast, sir. Yeah. Social services failed that child. Failed all five of them kids. Let's be real. Her first allegation was she set a child on a burning stove. I know I don't have no room to talk because my baby daddy left my son in the bathtub, but I didn't do that shit. And I would never, ever, 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 ever put a child on a fucking stove. And then what kills me is that this guy that she's with is a registered sex offender. And he was allowed children. But the Department of Social Services won't give me back my kids. Now do y'all believe that they have a Calandra Cook has a personal vendetta against me? Because she put all of this shit in motion. Along with the name that I can't say. But she put all this shit in motion too. For what? For what? So some fucking man can stare at my kids while they're showering? So my babies can get moved to home to home to home? When there's children out here like Noah that need to be in these homes and my children need to be with me? I even said to them, if Juan's such a bad guy, let me put a restraining order on him. Fuck it. Y'all don't want me to be with him? I want my kids. You know, point blank period. Somebody who can't be named said, he did nothing wrong. You can't put a restraining order on him. He didn't say anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He had an accident. He left our 10-month baby, our 10-month-old son, in the bathtub. And that's something that he has to live with for every day of his life. He's cried. And he's told me, oh God. He told me, Leela, you're not the one that had to get him out the tub. And he's right. Every time I cry, the dogs bark. But he's right. I didn't get my son out the tub. But I saved his fucking life. Let me tell you something. When they teach you to give a baby CPR, they tell you to use these two fingers. Okay? And to press. You know, compressions. That shit wasn't working. Alright? I threw my whole body on my kid. Yo, when I tell you I'm 200 pounds and I'm surprised I didn't break him. Like, y'all can believe what you want to believe, but I know God was there. I know Jesus was there. I know God was with me. Because let me tell you something. My baby was completely blue. My baby was completely blue. I don't know how to work this fucking toaster oven, so I gotta keep checking on it. But look, my baby was completely blue. Let me tell you that. And when he spit up that water, nothing else mattered. Nothing mattered. Nothing mattered to me at that point. Because he was alive. And although I'm going through this shit, I'm glad he's alive. I'm glad he's here. I wish he was with me. And it kills me, y'all, because he spent 4 days in the hospital at CHKD. And nobody was there for him. And I would call every couple of hours, and the nurse let me talk to him once, and I could just hear him. And it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I was so scared. I was so scared because it's like, it's my son. Like, It is what it is. That happened. He is fine. He is blessed. He will be probably going to pre-K next year. He's 4 years old. And I get it. It sounds horrible. It sounds like I'm a fucking monster, right? But I saved my son. Mikkel watched me. And he said, Mommy, you're a hero. How do you feel that way? And still to this day, I feel like my life has just been shit. Because you think, oh man, this can never happen to me. And when it does happen to you, you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I think I did good. We would have waited for the paramedics to get there, then Valentino would have been dead. I did good. No one can tell me different. Nobody. There's so many people that walk out on their kids. There's so many people that hurt their kids. And I just wanted to be there with them. Play baseball, read books, whatever the fuck it is that we want to do. I just wanted to be there for them. I miss going to PTA meetings. I miss going to the fucking whack ass school for book fairs and had to pay these overpriced books that we could probably get at fucking Dollar Tree. Or pictures. God damn, their fucking pictures was like $54 a packet for like 20 pictures. And I got fucking 7 fucking kids that I gotta get packets of pictures for. And I miss the bullshit. I miss the arguing and the fighting that I would hear in the background. And me to tell the kids, don't make me get up. Don't make me go back there. Y'all all gonna get your ass beat. I talk so much shit to them, man. Not like talking shit, but I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna fuck you up. And I wouldn't hit them, man. They were my fucking kings. And just to let y'all know, I call them kings because I feel like that is a step down from God. So I hold them to the highest honor. Look, I don't even know what the fuck. Look, I didn't have it on the toaster. Look, I had it wrong. Where's the goddamn toaster? Anyway, I've done cried enough today, YouTube. Thanks for listening, as always. Pray for me, man. Just pray for me. And if any of y'all know anything that I could do to help my kids or to help my situation, please leave me a comment. Don't feel afraid to leave comments. Yeah, I'm a bitch, but who ain't? Who ain't? You know what I mean? Like, there's people that been through nothing their entire fucking life, and it's just nasty. Nasty. And here I am. I can't sit there and say that I've been through everything unimaginable because I haven't lost a spouse. I haven't lost my man. But I've been through enough shit to know that be nice. Like, don't be mean to people, man. People got it hard enough. You know what I mean? Just be nice. And look, leave a comment if you want. I mean, if y'all need me to make more videos, or I see I got a few more followers. So, hi, new followers. It's a blessing. Thank you so much for listening to my story, and I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Um, I know that y'all are probably looking at this and saying she is one crazy fucking bitch, but you have no idea. None. Yep, still got the cold sore. Been waiting for that shit to go away. I told y'all it'd be a couple weeks. I won't lie about that shit. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna finish heating up this Eggo, trying to work this toaster oven. Like I said, if anybody has any beneficial comments or remarks, please leave them below. And if you got anything negative to say, Write it down on a piece of paper, ball it up, and shove it up your fucking ass because I don't give a fuck about what you got to say if it's negative. You know, I got enough negative shit happening in my life. Um, Toaster oven again. Let's see if I got it right this time. Oh, we did. It's a go. It's a go. Lego my ego. Well, anyways, um, I'm off this bitch. Peace.